Was it the money that made me a savage? Popping them perks and I made it a habit. Towing them pictures and serving them addicts. That was exciting to me. I'm so excited to be. Started with nothing, we had to inspire the beat. Niggas they fly to me.
Don't just Mumble TV. Biggs.
Shutty.
Back again. Episode 15. Alright. Yesterday we get. Well, today for me personally. I'm not even sure my brother heard as yet, but Meek was sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison for
violating.
Well, oh yeah, you heard of for violating.
Yeah, from last night.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
word.
So he heard, I noticed the tab, but he heard another Jamaican vlogger talking about me getting sentenced. But yeah, Meek was sentenced to 2 to 4 years. And that's, the situation is sad. Some people, a lot of people are saying that it was very harsh and meek. But at the same time, some people are saying they're not really sorry for him. He wasn't behaving the way he should. He actually wasn't behaving the way he should.
The 2 charges that they said that they charged them with, the 2 charges, they're both dropped, and the advice of the prosecutor, the prosecutor, you know, the prosecutor and the defender, the person, they advised the judge not to give him time, because I think one incident, it was like some music video he was shooting, and I think he wasn't supposed to be driving or something like that, but it was a music video and they had police and everything there.
Judge is saying though, all of the instructions that he was given, some of the things when he was supposed to be doing community service, she went there to check on him and he wasn't giving food to the homeless, just saying that he wasn't adhering to all the rules they gave him, and just saying that they just followed through. And then they're saying, some people even saying that Meek got way more opportunities than the average person, like we wouldn't get those opportunities that he got. So people really divided in terms of
but the thing that is
opinion.
Meek probably gets or got more leeway, but it's a case that that's what actually supposed to happen, or is it a case where the judge at times, or most of the time, is too hard on the regular person, if I get what I'm saying?
That's always a debate. That's a debate that will go on forever. But the thing is, that's why people don't really quarrel, don't really contest those arguments. The more say consistency is what they need. Whichever one you pick, let us understand that if we do this, this will happen, so we can make our decision. Like, don't treat me this way and then just switch it. So as I said, I'm still upset. It's still a fucked up situation. I'm still upset that whether or not...
I'm definitely not happy.
Yeah, like, whether or not he deserved it based on his actions or whatever, still, I'm sad that he put himself in that situation. I'm sad that the judge did what they did and whatever, you know what I mean? Just a fucked up situation.
Like, but I personally think that is... They're just out to...
Just targeting him. Fair enough.
No one expected to hear.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean much. That shouldn't mean it does. But it shouldn't mean much if that nobody expected it.
No, in terms of, like, even if, like, they're saying that he got more leeway, like, average, like, as far as I'm concerned, based on what I've, the smart, well, I'm not heard a whole lot, but most people seem to think that it was harsh. Like, that's what seems to be consistent within the...
A lot of things are popular opinion, but like, it can still be harsh. Like you can say, you throw a pencil at me, and then the person shoot you. You're gonna say, oh, you never had to go that far. But I'm saying, if he still played a part in himself, yet if there's still actual things that they said that I don't know the details, but if they said that don't do, whatever you do, don't do X, Y, and Z, and he did Y and Z, then he's part of the problem too. If that's the case, like if he did.
I guess if he's a part of the problem, like, just that bit, like, if that was the case, like, why would the prosecutor be siding with me? You know? Why would the
Because they just not that serious to them. But like the judge, the state don't have to pay that any mind. Like,
I get that, but I'm just saying though.
I understand it probably was harsh. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know enough. But as I say, I'm still saddened by the situation. But alright. Yesterday, I believe we're having a discussion about mixtapes. We mentioned it once before, but we're talking about mixtapes. The importance of mixtapes are last night, the value of mixtapes. Are they important? Should they be done? Why is it acceptable for the mixtape to not be as good as the album? And we didn't fully come to a conclusion or anything. We're just discussing it. So
I think mixtapes are important. I just don't think there should be of any inferior quality to the album.
But is that avoidable in all situations?
Most times I think if you at least the quality of the music, even if it's not a cohesive piece of work, like the songs themselves should be of a certain standard.
I agree with that. Can the overall body of work overshadow that though? Like,
what I mean by overshadow, that's what I
mean. When I said overshadow, you can say the individual songs are good when I hear them individually, and hearing it together, getting it like that and in the order it is I think that can change your perception of it. It can change how you receive it.
Yeah, but it's just like, of course you're going to prefer a cohesive piece of work. But the point is that sometimes, as we were discussing, it was probably tracks that didn't fit a certain concept. So I'm saying in that case, when the songs are put together, are put on as another project, as a mixtape, to allow us to hear those songs, are, you know what I'm saying? They should still be of that, like the song shouldn't be of any less quality than what would be on the album.
I agree. But the main reason the discussion came up was because we were saying that, like we were saying, I was saying that I would have accepted some things. I think we were talking about Shine and all, and I was saying I'd have accepted it as a mixtape. And he had a problem because he was saying, like, why would I say that as a fan? I'm a poor fan, I think. He said, like,
when he said he is
yeah, him. Like, he was saying that why would I accept the music as why would I accept lower quality, or what I deem as, as not worthy of the album then, not wanting it as the album. And I was saying that sometimes the music, like, you judge the rapper off of the album for the most part, and sometimes the album isn't ready and he's just giving us some music, and you might try to structure it in a way, you might try to package it as best as you can. So there's a lot of value to doing mixtapes.
Yeah, but as I started at one point and then ended at the value of doing mixtapes. I think it's very important to do mixtapes. But
no, but I still tackled the point though. I just ended it literally with the words, but I still was saying the same thing we were talking about.
And I guess so, but like your whole point was about the. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's how the discussion came about. We're having a long discussion about why, like, how some of the instances where the lower quality is unavoidable, and we kind of came to
in terms of what you mean by lower quality though, because it's not cohesive.
Because it is not as good as the album for whatever reason, whether it be bars, he didn't think his bars were up to scratch, he didn't think the concept was up to scratch, whatever reason he didn't put it on the album, or whatever.
If he thought that the bars weren't up to scratch, I don't think I should put it on the mixtape either. Full stop.
Fair enough. So, alright, so the bar is more important than the concept, but the concept can be, the concept subjective, like it can just be another dope concept. And a concept can be really trash.
The concept, I just mean that probably just doesn't fit with what you want to do on the album.
Yeah, so, like, that's at first he wasn't, I guess this is strong opinion that he just has a problem with people thinking or calling or putting out
or approaching
mixtapes differently. So that's what I think is, I want to know
for
his
all
problem.
the soccer or football fans, I don't think you should treat it like pre-season, basically. Treat it like a final all the time. Only difference should be one is free.
If you can, and that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. That, like, there are a few instances where there are a few no's that definitely that shouldn't be the reason why you're calling this a mixtape, and there are a few instances where it's actually acceptable to put out music that you probably won't enjoy as much. Did you like Untitled? I think they had 2 songs on it, but you just take it for. And it was a Kendrick album.
The head album.
Head is the answer. 2 songs with the J like this, and 1 more song.
What even do you remember so on J like this did that one?
I can never end a career if it never start.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
they did alright.
Yeah, well, exactly, but we never thought, we understood.
Yeah, because they're poor fans.
No, I don't, like, that's what I say. I think you're coming up a bit too strong because of your standpoint. Like,
well, that's your opinion.
So you think it was because we were poor fans, we accepted it for what it was?
Yeah, we were more ignorant than if I had accepted it, like, if I had an opinion on it and my opinion was that it was okay, and yeah, I was just more ignorant than
more ignorant in what sense?
In terms of not realizing the importance of not accepting
that music,
less lower quality music because it's not on the album.
So you shouldn't have liked it, basically.
Not necessarily that I shouldn't have liked it. Just the fact that I said it was alright, like, I didn't hate it. Just like how you didn't hate Shine.
I like Shine.
Yeah, but you had a lot of a whole lot of problems with it.
I set the bar very high for Wale.
And it's just the same mixtapes for me.
No, but that's where I think he gets tricky, because I think you're a bit too harsh there.
But if you think so, you think so.
No, but I think you should notice that too. That they're a bit too harsh with, like, how, like, we can't understand that the album wasn't ready. That wasn't ready.
So you put out
and it had been a while. And you just, he let us, the other day we were talking about if we could see when they were making some of the music. And we're seeing one of the songs, like Head Is The Answer, he was vibing out in the studio. The J-Let track was hard.
Yeah,
and the other track was...
experience, yeah, good, but still, if
so I don't think
you know beforehand, don't just put out the music because people been waiting.
It's not, he didn't put, I don't think he put it out just because people were
I
out
don't
there.
think that should be a reason any at all. Like,
what should be a reason?
You...
no, not watch. Oh, I guess that could be a question. But I mean, what were you talking about when you said that shouldn't be a reason? Is what I was asking.
That shouldn't be a reason, as in, like, thinking that fans need to hear something. So, and the album has been but that's the point. That's what you're based upon.
But don't we want to, so if J-Lek can make a compilation, a playlist, he can give us.
Sorry.
If J-Lek can give us 20 songs right now, we don't want it. I want it. We don't want it.
Yeah, we naturally want it, yes, but I'm saying if J-Lek knows that these are some throwaways.
Throwaways?
Yeah, throwaways.
Meaning? Throwaways in terms of the album that we've been waiting
No, obviously not. If just for simple fact that he thinks that they are of any less quality. Not in terms of the content or anything, just
so you thought the Untitled was of less quality?
Yeah. Didn't you? Don't you? Doesn't everybody?
But I think everybody took it for what it was.
Yes, they accepted it for what it was.
Yeah.
And that's the fucking problem.
I don't think there's a problem with accepting it for what it was.
Not accepting it for what it is, accepting it, knowing that it was of less quality, knowing that it could have probably, he could have probably put out 7 better songs.
How, why?
Or 5.
How could he have put out 7 better songs?
What do you mean by how? Do the 7 better songs? Do more?
No, but he's doing music for the album.
And those songs didn't make the album.
Or they were just vibing sessions.
They were just vibing sessions.
And they were just letting us hear it. Along with 2 tracks that he actually made for it, it sounded like the J-Lek track, you can see that he wrote something for the situations, and the other one too, the other dope one on it. But for the most, it was just vibing.
What do you mean by it was
just chilling and testing out ideas in the studio. It was like watching training, letting the fancy training before the album, and I think most people took it for that. And I don't think most people tried to make it more than, I don't think most people were like, oh, this third album is trash, this is of lower quality. I don't think we took it as
it was a project. It was a project.
He sold it.
Untitled.
Yeah, Untitled and Master, he sold it.
Nah. You don't vibe more album.
You don't vibe your album. It wasn't an album.
You just said it on album. That's what you just said.
No, because by definition, if you sell it, it's an album. Even Jake's playlist is an album. So by definition, it's an album, but it wasn't an album.
Don't vibe me no piece of work. Give me.
So we didn't want to hear the J-Lek track, and we didn't want to hear.
If I just vibe, like more.
No, but those right. Don't want to hear that.
Right, the more, yeah.
But Dam wasn't ready.
So we wait till early.
But I liked it. I like the 2 tracks that I got. I like the one
The
part
2
of the
tracks,
vibe.
yeah, if you're going to get the, like, alright. I personally, I don't remember which tracks they were, but 2 tracks.
2 and 6.
They were so much better than theirs.
Because the rest was vibing. I don't think there was another song other than those 2. If I remember, I think he had another. He probably did.
I'm saying, just put out the fucking 2 good songs.
No, but I like the vibing.
Well, you guys.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I took it as, oh, this is the follow-up to Pimp a Butterfly. What kind of trash
No, not but it doesn't have to be a follow. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
So
as long as you're putting out music, it should be the highest quality.
But it was. The music, the songs were of the highest quality. And the rest was just studio sessions. The
songs, the music, whatever.
So the studio sessions were of a higher quality.
Like that. I just think that if you're going to release music, whether you're vibing or whatever, the vibing should be of such a high quality. I just don't think, like, you're obviously going to prefer songs and more songs and a project. But still, I shouldn't feel the way I feel now about it.
I don't think I feel it anyway. I think you're forcing it. I think you know that this is the principle you're pushing, so you're applying it. I don't think it really sit. Like you didn't have a problem. I don't think you have a problem with it. With him put it. I think it's a strong opinion forcing you to just apply the principle to it.
Probably. I still don't like it though.
I know that they don't like the concept. That's what I'm saying. I think your strong opinion causing it to be too harsh on it.
Well, if that's what you think, I don't think so. I think yeah, so if you think so, I don't think so. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. I think.
No, I said tell me what you think. I was talking to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that I really like 2 of the songs or 2 of the musical the tracks.
No, you had about 7 or 6 tracks, but I think there were like 2 or 3 songs.
All of them are the fucking songs.
So here is the answer to the song. That didn't sound like he was making a chorus or making something just...
that was the only thing. That was the only thing on that track. I swear I heard.
That was the end of the J, after the J Electronica song. It went into that on the same track. And then he had like he was making a song or something. He was making a song, like, a chorus.
Like, if only way I want to see a creative process is if we're going to see the vibing and then we're going to still hear the end product. Like, not just I don't want to hear you trying to make a song.
Why not?
Because it's not like I don't want to hear, even if I'm going to hear that. As I said, if somebody was going to do an album, a live album, and we would see what happens in the studio, if they were just going to be showing the creative process without the conclusion, that would be shit.
So when we were talking about them showing us being in the studio, we were always expecting that
I was expecting, of course, like...
So it would be fake reality TV then, and only put out the ones that...
No, I'm serious. Nah, obviously, you have an album. And it's not fake. Who said anything about reality TV? Or you're just making the album, and it would be on fucking camera in the studio.
And this was a part of it.
And this was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what I'm like, the songs that you have an album, right? You have songs that they say make the album, right? All I'm saying is, if somebody should do a live album, a live studio album, in terms of what I just categorize that live studio album.
That's reciting though. That's already making the album in your head or writing it down and then just reciting it.
No, I'm saying if you're going to
document
do the
experience.
The experience, it should, yeah. What I'm saying with Kendrick's Untitled, you just got the vibing. You didn't get the full song at the end of the vibing.
But we were just discussing. We were talking about that, and we brought in the comparison with what we were saying the other day about just seeing what would happen in the studio, just documenting it. Suppose this part was a song that's supposed to be undone, that didn't end up making it.
Well, that what?
He was making that song and he was letting us hear him make that song, but in the end, what that became, it didn't make it.
Yeah, but we still didn't hear the song. We just heard the vibe.
But that was as far as he was at the time when he gave us it.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
As I said, I think
yeah, you're forced. Yeah. If you think, yeah, I actually backing up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell us what you think. Should we have accepted Untitled? Should we have had a problem? Did you have a problem with them? Was there? Just let us know what you think. Don't just Mumble TV. Biggs.
Shotty.
Episode 15. Like. Share. Comment. Don't forget to comment. Like. Share. Subscribe. Notification bell. I want to get. Just have a community to there's so much music out right now that it's like going into Walmart without lanes, and you just have a big pile with laptops beside bed sheets, beside condoms, beside milk and cheese. So the point of this channel is just so that we can find, discuss, hear, listen to, share music that we like, which is pretty hard to find to get to all the music. So again, just
yeah, I appreciate the input, opinions, suggestions.
Yeah, tell us what you want, who put us on to new rappers, who you want to talk about, what you think about anybody we talk about, any topic we talk about, anything we talk about. Just
15 episodes.
15 episodes.
So okay.
Well, out.
Cornrow Kenny, he was born with a vision all morning with the mixed dashboard, triple digit parallel park like an alien came visit. Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches, fine nose with a blindfold, King Kendrick.